Alright, you guys, take 1 million. I've been trying this daggone video all day. In fact, I started this when I left the house. And I'm actually heading back towards the house, or I was, till I realized I forgot to get a couple cans of Fix Flat. Got to turn my butt around and go get some Fix Flat. So that's where we're heading now. It has been a ridiculous day. And I'm trying not to spaz out and freak out because one's it, like I told you, always, every time for me equals PMS. So last night I'm laid up going, oh God, I'm dying, I've got cramps. And I remembered pain is relative. It only matters if you're having it. Somebody else can be like, I've got cramps, it hurts so bad. You're like, girl, you'll live, you'll be all right. But then you get cramps, you're like, oh my God, I forgot it could hurt like this. And I did. So they were pretty crappy last night. I got them right now, but they ain't killing me none. Last night I about laid down in the damn car floorboard, okay? And it's been a long time. If you're new to me, it's been a long time since I've had the whole PMS crampy thing. Had an IUD for 11 years, or 2 of them. Had it removed a little over a month ago. Blah, blah, blah. PMS has ensued. I don't want it. I don't like it. I don't need it. I don't want nothing to do with it. I'm this close to go get my IUD back, let my hair and my nails fall back out, okay? Not really. I like my hair and nails, but I don't like the PMS and I don't like the damn cramps. So this is going to be a catch-22 here. You're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't. And now I'm doing something else. I'm damned if I do and damned if I don't. This morning, damn near got my full self killed. How many times I say damn? I'm so sorry if you're all religious on me. Take no offense. I'm just having a bad day. I'm about to crawl in a hole somewhere. Ain't gonna lie. So I had a cup of coffee last night. It worked out okay. So I'm going to have another cup today. This is the one I'm using, French Vanilla New England Coffee. This here is my own creamer kind of deal, or my own milk kind of deal. It is some unsweetened vanilla almond milk with just about maybe less than 1/4 of a teaspoon of this Lakanto, because this stuff is pretty strong. I mean, I'll show you real fast. 2 tablespoons of sugar. For this would only be 1/64 of a teaspoon. So it's pretty strong. The count on it is amazing, 0 carb. So I'm gonna have 8 ounces. Meeting hubby for lunch at Wendy's. I have a Dave's Triple plain, just cheese and mayonnaise. And I've got a slice of lettuce on top and bottom. And I've got a side salad, which I took most of the tomatoes out of. Because I can't really do tomatoes. It doesn't work for me on keto. But this is my meal. So I'm waiting for hubby to get off of work. I've got us some food, but I'm starving. It's been like 8 hours since I've ate. So I'm going to have a performance nut butter as I wait. He is on his way home. Serving of macadamia nuts. So I went out and got me a Dave's Triple. So this is the second thing I'm eating today. The last one lasted like 8 hours. Got hubby one too. About to starve. And it's just cheese, mayonnaise, and lettuce. And beef. After dinner, me and hubby had a serving of Haki cookies. Probably a mistake, but I'm having another coffee. Calories for today is 2,364 calories, 25 grams of total carbohydrates. It's considerably less if you count net carbs, but 25 total. 191 grams of fat, 142 grams of protein. Guys, look what I just saw. 3,800 subscribers on the dot. That is so awesome. Thank all y'all for so much. I'm overwhelmed. Thank y'all for being here with me. Much love, y'all. Do you like the toy I got you today? Do you like your new toy? Yeah. You're so cute. I love you. Yeah. Laying around playing, huh?
Knocked one. Oh, I'm down. I'm down. I'm so down.
He's playing with Papa.
I'm down. Keep me covered. I'll self-res. Just keep shooting.
Yeah. Oh,
Set the shield up, bro.
So the windy thing is new. It was not cold or doing this or windy when I left my house. It wasn't even windy when I walked into the store. Now I'm so, it's cold. Guys, so I just stopped by the post office because I had some stuff out for delivery that I was excited to get. Oddly enough, those things haven't made it to the post office today, and the UPS is done run, but something that's supposed to be here tomorrow did. Hikey cookies. That was awesome. Thank you so much. She wanted to remain anonymous. And then a gift card from Miss Terry came in again. And girl, you're so sweet to me. I tell you what, I don't even know what to make of it. You give your all and it's not unnoticed. Love you, Terry. I can't tell you how much I appreciate it. I really can't. This is going to be awesome, especially this week. We'll have a little bit of enjoyable time with it and get some things that are needed. And I was a little worried, you know, because the way we're paying the bills and everything this week, everything would get paid, but it would be tight and we wouldn't be able to really enjoy ourselves. So that will really, really help. And I appreciate it again so much. I look like hell. Sorry, guys. I got poured on a while ago, as you saw. Thank you, y'all, so much. What is it?
It's just a pumpkin friend.
And it's for school, right?
Yeah.
What is it, like a project?
Yeah.
Hey, spiky head, let me see your head. I love you.
Look. Look at the camera with pumpkin friend.
Look at me. Hi, sir. Recording him is so difficult. Hi. Would you like to say anything?
No.
Exactly.
Not at all. So before I get to the video, and I'm always long-winded, I wanted to go ahead and complain about one thing. Coffee don't just make you poop, does it? It makes you pee like crazy. I cannot stay out of a bathroom at all. And I mean, I know keto and all, but good Lord, this is a little extra special even for keto. All right, you guys, to take 1 million, I'm about to crawl in a hole. I'm this close to just crawling in a hole and calling it a day. All right, so we're going to start with the simple part. One's it, like I told you, always equals PMS. Thing is, hadn't really had PMS much in 11 years. Last couple months, I've been hit pretty good and hard with it from having my IUD removed. At which point, my hair grew back, my nails got strong, and they're growing long, and that's awesome, right? In which they will grow long, they just don't last very long because they're not very thick, but now they're much better, they're much more healthy than they were. So, being that I'm having my third lady issue, and it did start last night, and I got the cramps like you would not believe. It's funny how pain is so relative. It only matters if you're in pain. I mean, you'll feel sorry for other people in pain, but somebody's looking at you going, I got cramps, it hurts. You're like, you'll be all right, they're just cramps. Damn, I forgot they hurt that bad. Lord have mercy. Last night I about crawled into the floorboard of the car. Like, this hurts, I forgot I could do this. And then sure enough, 30 minutes later, bam, something I did not want happened anyway, and it sucks, but here we are. And then this morning, y'all, I'm driving my grandbaby to school in this. It runs just fine. My heat and ACs went out. They didn't know what was causing it. We think we got it pinpointed now. Hopefully it's an actuator door. Thing is, it's kind of a pain in the butt to fix, and I need it fixed before I take my grandbaby back to school, because this morning we was driving along and it was cool out, so the window was foggy. Now, I kept wiping it down, but I come around this curve at 55 miles an hour. The sunshine hits the window. Bam, whole window fogs over real quick, like I had to slam on brakes. Lady behind me had to slam on brakes. I heard her coming. I just knew she was going to get me. Now, luckily, she missed, and she got stopped. And my husband's right. Technically, it would be her fault. She hit me in the rear end. She should be paying attention and not being up my butt. Because you never know, a deer, dog, child, anything can run out in front of you. The car in front of you might have to slam on brakes. So it's your job to stay the hell off that car's bumper. However, how irresponsible of me would it be if I did it again? If I drove this vehicle again knowing that could happen? It could have gotten me, that lady, and my grandson hurt. And I don't want to do that. So I texted my husband right away, and I tried not to chew off his head, but he said I'd bit his head off a little bit, that this is priority. priority number one. I need one decent vehicle to get the grandbaby to school and back without having to worry about being hot, cold. Plus, a little bit of me died this morning when that child got out this car and told his teacher, I'm so cold. Now, we only drive 4 miles to school, but he shouldn't be cold like that. This damn heat and AC used to work great. So I want it fixed, period. Want it fixed. That's all. Now, we kind of thought it was other issues, water pump, radiator, because it does lose water, but that doesn't seem to be the actual cause for the heat and AC going out on the same day, but the actuator door does seem to fit. So, gonna get that replaced. First though, I just rode by the tag place. I got a 10-day tag for my pickup truck, which I'm putting back on the road. Now, all this does play into keto in a way because it considers stress. It is stress. It is body changes, hormones, all that crap. So bear with me, y'all. I should have told you the other keto stuff first, but let me go and get through this. All right. So I took my pickup truck off the road because my ball joint has come out twice. The first time the pin broke, ball joint came out. Luckily, we had just gotten to a parking lot. If it had happened 5 seconds up the road on the freeway doing 75 miles an hour, we would have probably been killed. Absolutely no joke. That's not a good thing to happen at a high rate of speed. It's not even a good thing to happen at a low rate of speed, and I can prove it in just a second. So the second time it happened, it was because they had not put the pin back in the first time. The first time it happened happened in the Golden Corral parking lot. My dad came to Winston, put the ball joint back in, but he didn't put a pin in it. The second time it happened, luckily, was in another parking lot. And I wasn't really going that fast that day anyway, but it still would not have been good. So they did put a pin back in it the second time, but I haven't parked it because I've been a little scared of it. 2 months ago, the ball joint came out of my second son's car with my dad in the car with him. They were shot off into some trees because the ball joint came out. Luckily, they were only doing about 30 miles an hour. My dad was the only one that was hurt, and he just got a black eye and bloody nose because he tried to protect Hunter by throwing his arm over it. And the airbag thing flew out and smacked him in the face. So I've never felt worse for somebody in my life because my dad's my hero, and obviously he was trying to save Hunter, make sure he was okay when they ran into some trees. It's hard to see somebody hurt like that who's too tough to be hurt, because my daddy, no matter how bad it hurts, he ain't gonna tell you it hurts. You will not see a tear in his eye. I don't care. He's one of those men, okay? We don't cry in front of people. You ain't gonna see it happen unless something seriously crazy is going on. He cried when my sister had her car wreck because she's paralyzed from waist down. That's understandable. 100%, you know. Everybody was terrified. So the ball joint thing scares me, but they say they've got a pin in it now. It should be perfectly safe, but here's the thing. I'm driving my grandbaby in this. The last person on earth I ever want to hurt is my grandchild. So I'm still scared to death and nervous of it. Now, it's only a 4-mile trip to school, and that truck does have amazing heat and AC. Well, amazing heat. The AC's stupid, but that's another story for another time. And I'm trying not to stress out about it because I know that my hormones are going crazy because of the PMS. I'm like all over the place, and I'm like, Argh! You know, I'm trying not to do that. And like I said, my husband said I bit his head off this morning. We met for lunch at Wendy's. There's a reason we're doing that right now. I really need to find him things he can pack for lunch that are pretty easy. He's not a big fan of cold foods, and that makes it kind of hard. He also, a lot of the foods that actually taste pretty decent cold, like tuna and chicken, he doesn't like those. So he likes meat, but it can't be cold. So we'll figure it out. But right now, I'm just kind of meeting him for lunch here and there, and we're having a little food. The reason we're doing that is because he doesn't have a lot of time on his lunch break. If I can go ahead and get there before he gets off work, I can order it. It can be cooled off by the time he gets there. He can eat and then go, and I can, take care of everything. So that's the only reason we're doing it that way. But we have to find a better way to do it because that is expensive. Plus, I really don't want to eat at Wendy's every damn day. I like it, don't get me wrong, and you'll see what I ate today tomorrow, but it's kind of a repeat of today, or yesterday, what you just saw. I had a Dave's triple yesterday, 2 of them at 2 different meal times, which I really like those, and they are really good keto food. They did help me lose weight again, so I'm not knocking Wendy's by any means. If you're going to eat out, I think Wendy's or Hardee's is probably one of the best places to do it because they have great low carb options. Most places do. You just have to order them a specific way, and people get all confused. You go to Wendy's or Hardee's and say you need it low carb. They know to leave off the bun and add lettuce. So, yeah. And I ordered it, of course, plain just mayonnaise this time. I learned that lesson. Now I'm gonna go up here and get a can of Fix Flat for my truck because I got 2 flat tires on it. And I took it off the road because of that, and then, well, not because of the tires, because of the ball joint. So I'm working on it. And I'm just running my mouth today because I'm just driving, and I'm a little frustrated and aggravated. But I forgot to do this already, and I've been talking how long again? Why y'all let me talk so damn long without saying anything? Anyway, I know if you guys had like a loudspeaker, you're like, girl, shut the hell up and get to the weigh-in. Hush. Come on now. Anyway, yesterday I weighed in at a remarkably wonderful 3.8 drop of 179 on the dot. Today, 178.6. It's only a 0.4 pound drop in 24 hours. But you know what? Your girl's okay with it considering everything that's going on, considering the lady issues, considering the stress and the strain. I'm okay with only a 0.4 pound drop because at least it's not a damn gain. And I'm going to stop worrying about gains too. I got to tell you, I'm going to stop worrying about gains, or not necessarily gains, but water weight gains. Because when I go to other people's channel and I'm listening to the story they're telling, and they're very, very upset over gaining half a pound overnight or 2 pounds overnight. If they weren't kicked out of ketosis, well, I mean, even if you were kicked, it's still just water weight. But if you're not being kicked out of ketosis, don't worry about that water weight. It will come back off in a day or two. There is a billion reasons, and I tell everybody that when I go to these channels and they've gained water weight and they don't know why, there is a million and one reasons you could have gained water weight, and you shouldn't freak out about it. It will come back off. The important thing is trying to stay in ketosis. If you was kicked, get back in. That's it. And a lot of people ask me all the time, what can I do? Because I've quit keto and I'm having a hard time getting back on. The only thing you can do is make your next meal keto every time. And if you F up and you have something that wasn't keto, make your next meal keto. You just keep doing it. You keep doing it. You keep pushing at it. You keep plugging away at it. And eventually it will become habit. And even if it don't, being keto most of the time is still better. Being keto none of the time. So I'm going to stop worrying about water weight fluctuations so much. I'm still going to weigh in every day, but I'm not going to let it upset me as much as it did the other day when I grabbed that 2.8 pounds for no damn reason. Because like I said, could have been, well, like when you said, it could have been just the sodium in the ham and the collard greens. And that made sense after I freaked out about it. And sometimes bouncing ideals off you guys is some of the best things in the world, because you might think of something that I don't think about. And it's not that I don't know them, it's just that I don't necessarily think about them in that moment. I've been talking my ass off. Are y'all sick of hearing me talk yet? Anyway, long story short, went down 0.4. Had a great keto day yesterday. I think it's going to be a great keto day today. It seems good. Me and hubby's anniversary is tomorrow. 22 years, and I haven't shot him yet. Whoa. He's been doing really good with me lately. I did get him a birthday present, but I'll let him tell you about that. Not a birthday present, an anniversary present. And I'll let him tell you about that tomorrow. As far as our plans go, until we get the vehicles fixed right, I'm probably going to talk to him about putting off the plans. They're nothing spectacular or huge, but the vehicles are more important, especially when our grandbaby's safety is involved. So we'll see what all it takes to get the truck on the road without any issue. I'm going to go buy the 2 cans of Fix a Flat. I'm at Dollar General now. They are new used tires, but they have been parked for a little while, and the front 2 tires did go flat on me. So the Fix Flat might work, and it might be a bust. We'll see. Oh, guys and dolls, if you need my help, don't hesitate to ask. My information is below. Please contact me. Oh, I need to show y'all something. You know what? Since I've been talking my ass off today, I will show you tomorrow. Some cool things came today, and I love all you so much for helping me and doing all the things you do. Mwah. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Contact me if you need me. Ways to support the channel, gifts, and all that stuff are in the description below if you want to do that stuff. And that is always awesome. I am so glad to have every last one of you here with me. Much love to you. Bye, y'all.